Tea time, beauties. Today's topic is going to be moisturizers versus oils. And which one do you use to moisturize your hair? Let's get into it.
Forget your feelings, show me you want it. You've been a fan, ain't no more talking. Need you to back it up. Back it up. Oh, you been feeling, body been calling. You know this good shit.
Hello, beauties. Welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time here, welcome. Well, as y'all seen what the topic said, oils versus moisturizers. I cannot stress this topic enough. There's a lot of information here on YouTube that talks about oils, moisturizers, and things like that. And it can become a bit confusing. It really can. It can become a bit confusing, especially when you don't really know which one is a moisturizer, which one is not. We're going to just jump straight into this topic, y'all. You know me, I like getting straight to the point. Let's discuss oils. Oils can be a moisturizer, but they are technically not. Oils are considered to be sealers, where it seals the cuticle, okay? Once that cuticle is sealed, moisture cannot get in or moisture cannot get out. Oils benefit when you're doing a deep conditioner, okay? Oils work best when the hair have heat applied to it. So let's just say, for instance, that you just shampooed your hair and you want to apply some oils in it. Add them with your conditioner. Place a plastic cap on it. Get underneath the dryer. Once the heat hits your hair, your follicles will open up and the oil will be able to get into it. Okay? That's how oils work. Let's just say that your hair is in this state right here, a dry state. And I took my plaids down just to give y'all some type of understanding of how this works. Okay? Let's just say that y'all hair is in this state right here that mine is in right now. Wash day. Serious wash day. This is what my two plaids look like when I take them down. Okay? You want to moisturize your hair. So you go to oils saying you want to moisturize your hair. My hair have not been combed in days. My hair been in two plaids for almost 2 weeks now. Okay? But I feel it's dry and I just want to moisturize it. Oils is not the one to go to. Your moisturizing creams and your moisturizing butters are the choices for that. If I was to apply oil right now to the state that my hair is in right now, it wouldn't be no different than me taking some oil, putting it on the wall. It's just going to sit there. It's not going to penetrate. It's just going to sit there. Okay? Oils only work when the hair is wet and heat is applied to it, where the cuticles and the follicles open up and it can get into the strand. If the strand is already dry, those oils are not penetrating. Now, oils, yes, do promote hair growth, but your hair is not growing from your shaft. Your hair is growing from your scalp, inside out. I apologize. Inside out is how the hair grows. When you apply those oils to your scalp, yes, it is keeping your scalp healthy. It is keeping your scalp hydrated. It is promoting, some oils have stimulants in it. That's when you feel the little tingliness in it and all that type of stuff. And so when those type of oils are just regular oils, just for moisturizing oils, stimulant oils, yes, they promote hair growth. They promote hair growth. Yes, they do. They promote healthy hair growth, but they are not moisturized. I'm going to say it again. They are not moisturizers. If your hair is in a dry state, use butters or creams to moisturize your hair. Now, I have a few staples sitting here in front of me that I like to use for my hair when I want to moisturize it or do me wash and go, or I may do a braid out or something like that. Now there are different creams and butters. You have your moisturizing creams and butters, and you have your styling creams and butters. Today we are talking about moisturizing creams and butters. And I'm going to tell you the difference of how to choose from different ones so they don't become a bit confusing. Okay, first off, I have my Cream of Nature. My Cream of Nature, it's a butter blend. It's a pudding. Okay, it have no sulfates in it. It have no parabens in it, no minerals in it, none of those things that will coat the hair and cause errors down the line. But that's a whole nother video explaining parabens and sulfates and stuff like that. As of now, I want you to look for products that say creams or butters, but also allow it to say moisturizing cream, moisturizing puddings, moisturizing blends. Okay, it have to say moisturizing. All right, for you to know the difference between styling creams and moisturizing creams. Okay, let's just tap in on the styling creams. Your styling creams will be like your Miss Chicks and stuff like that, and they have all types. But if it's a styling cream like this right here, Miss Chicks will be a styling cream. I have my Lottie Body Twist Me styling cream. I have my Curly Q curling cream. If it's a curling cream, if it's a twisting cream, if it says styling cream, then these are not moisturizing creams if you just want to moisturize and hydrate your hair. This is for styling. So let's just talk about that braid out that I just mentioned. Let's just say that, okay, I done shampooed my hair. I done did my deep conditioning treatments and stuff like that. And I want to now do me a braid out. Then these will be the products that you go to. Your styling creams. Why? Because it's a 2-in-1. It's your creams and your stylers in one product, okay? And if your hair is like mine, low porosity, whole nother video explaining the porosity textures of hair. Low porosity just pretty much means that it take a lot for your follicles to open. It take a lot for your cuticles to open for product to get in. Low porosity hair loves heat. I'm talking indirect heat. I'm talking like heat from a hair dryer, from a steam machine. Okay? Because it opens up like a flower and it allows the product to get in. That's low porosity hair. Low porosity hair does not like cool water. Now, let me say what cool water is good for with low porosity hair, and that's to seal it, because cool water closes the cuticle. So if you just did a wonderful moisturizing treatment or a hot oil treatment or something like that, you want to start off with warm water, but then you want to cool it off, like give them like a little cold shock, you know, because that cold shock is going to close the cuticles. It's going to lock all that moisture in. But right now, let's stay on topic and let's not get all over the place. Styling creams is not moisturizing creams, okay? They're just like if you want to do your braid out, if you want to do a twist out or something like that, then you would use styling creams, because they're creams and styling enhancement in one product, okay? Now, let's go back to the moisturizing creams. These will be your puddings, your butters, things like that. Let's just say that, okay, I don't want to shampoo my hair today. I just want to add some water. And I just want to apply some moisturizer on it. Then I will go to my creams and my butters to do that. I will wet this down thoroughly. I will apply me a grip. Yeah, be generous. Apply it. Pick bottom up. Throw them 2 plaits back in it. My hair is moisturized. It's dirty, but it's moisturized. Okay? And let's get into this. The myth about dirty hair grows. Dirty hair grows. Yes and no. Now, if your hair is dirty, it will not stop it from growing. It can still grow. But if you just thinking that, okay, I can go long and my hair could be filthy and it will still grow, no, because sometimes that can go into neglect. Okay, you haven't moisturized your hair in a while, you haven't shampooed your hair in a while, so that now you got scalp buildup. So how can hair grow from piles of things on your scalp? Residue, excessive moisturizer from products, excessive oil buildups, excessive grease buildup, because I'm a grease lover still. I was a grease and water baby, so I like still applying grease to my scalp. And your grease and your oils fall into the same category. Okay, they are good for the scalp. If you put them on the hair, you're sealing your hair. You're sealing moisture in. Well, moisture would not be able to get in, or it would not be able to get out. Okay, that's a catch-22 to that. Because sometimes if you have a buildup of hair grease and oils on your hair, you have to use a clarifying shampoo to lift the debris off your hair, so that product will be able to start getting into it. Okay, so that's a whole nother separate video also. But right now we're just going to focus on the fact that oils and moisturizers are two different things. And oils are not a moisturizer. Can it be an enhancement to your conditioning treatments? Yes. Yes. Can it be enhancement with your hydration treatments? Yes. Okay, let's give a quick example. You shampooing your hair. Then you want to condition your hair. If you apply some oil to your hair with your conditioner, put a plastic cap on, sit underneath the dryer for at least 25 minutes, you will have the perfect deep conditioner. Deep conditioner, not treatment. Because deep conditioners and treatments are two separate things. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to overwhelm you and confuse you. Because you get under the hair dryer with your product, with your conditioner in your hair, does not mean that you are giving yourself a treatment if it's just a regular moisturizing conditioner. In order for it to be a treatment, it has to say mask. Mask. Then it's considered a treatment. Anything outside of that, where you're just using regular conditioner with some oil enhancements to step it up a notch, then you're just doing a deep conditioner. There's a difference between treatment and deep conditioners. So now we're just talking about moisturizer. I'm going to continue to say that because I don't want to overwhelm you guys with too much information at one time. Your moisturizers are considered to be your creams and your butters, you guys, not your oils, okay? So I just wanted to clear that up with you guys, just to give y'all some clarity for those who keep using these oils and your hair still brittle and your hair still hard and all that, because they are not penetrating, you guys. Now, if you was to do a hot oil treatment first, then followed by a deep conditioner, your hair will soften up. You're wondering, okay, well, I'm using all my oils. I'm using my wild growth oil. I'm using my jojoba oils, my black Jamaican seed oils, but my hair still feels dry. And why? Because they're not moisturizers. They're just oils, mainly to perform great treasures for your scalp. And what grows hair? A healthy scalp. So this is why people get it confused, because they feel like my hair's still growing though. Yes, because you are moisturizing your scalp and your scalp is healthy. So with a healthy scalp promotes hair growth. Okay? But it's not doing nothing for your shaft unless, again, It is applied to your conditioners while being seated underneath a hair dryer with a plastic cap. Heat will open up your follicles and allow it to go in. But if you're trying to oil your hair from this state right here, it's just going to sit on top of it because my follicles are closed. My cuticles are closed. So I just put it on there. I'm just going to feel sticky and gooey. I hope this makes sense to y'all. I hope I'm not talking too fast to where you don't understand it or whatever. But oils are not moisturizers. They are very beneficial to the scalp and to the hair. Only used when wet and when heat is applied. Okay? So, I want you guys to, when you go shopping for your creams and your butters, just make sure that it says moisturizing creams, not styling creams. Because your styling creams, like I said, is for your twist outs, your braid outs, where it's a 2-in-1 product, where you have your moisturizer and your styling products together as one. Okay? You don't need all these 50 million things in your head. Get one styling cream, and it'll serve the purpose as if you was using an Eco Gel plus a moisturizer. Just get a styling cream. And that way you don't have too much product on your hair. And your hair will still feel light and fluffy and move. You don't want no stiff hair. Okay? The whole purpose is just to still have flowy, bouncy, fluffy, soft hair. Not way down here because you have too much product in it. Alright? So I just wanted to clear that up with you guys, the difference between the two. I hope that what I've shared with you guys, it will be beneficial to you guys. I hope that you will be able to understand it. Rewind the video. Share this with someone who have this controversial of oils versus moisturizers. I've been doing this for 30 plus years, y'all. I come from a family of hair. I know how this works. Okay, so share this with family and friends who don't understand the difference between oils and butters, who don't understand the difference between what a moisturizer does versus what oils do. Oils are sealers. They are sealers. If you put it on your hair, moisture cannot get in. It can't get out unless you clarify your hair real good to allow it to penetrate. And it only is to be used again during hotter treatments, heat is applied, and during your deep conditioners, because it takes your conditioning to another level. So like I said, share this video with somebody who's confused about these things and just don't quite understand, you know. And I hope that this stuff can be beneficial to you. I hope that you understood it. I hope that it brings some value to you and take the confusion and the guesswork out of everything. Okay? So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next video.